Okay, I'm back. So you may see another live stream. I'll wait a minute to make sure everybody is here. Yeah, it crashed again. What else is new? Only I'm unbothered. I am unbothered. I'm not sure why that happened. So I'll just wait for everybody to get to this stream. Sorry, friends. It happens for whatever reason. I don't know why it's happening, but it happens. So we'll just wait for everybody to get to this stream. It crashed. YouTube crashed again. Not sure. So I'll give you guys a second to click over to the new stream here. I just want to see what it looks like for a second. Yeah, that happened yesterday too, guys. I'm not yesterday, maybe day before yesterday. Um, but I just come back. I'm resilient. I got a bounce back in me. And I'm like, whatever. We're doing this. Alrighty. So the other stream, let's see what that looks like. It should have ended. Okay, okay. All right, so I just sent you guys a message. There are some people who may be moving over to this stream. Okay, so I'll give you guys a second to get that message. Uh, all right, so this one is live. All is well. No problem, friends. Thank you for your patience. I'm not sure why that happened, but whatever. I'm still here. We're just all righty. All righty, guys. So thank you guys who have. All right. Hey, Jared. Okay, we're back. We're back. We back. We back. We back. We back. So anyway, um, this is where. So we've just sort of to recap. The overall energy is the Queen of Pentacles, right? Which is right understanding, having a lot to be grateful for. Yeah, Jared. That's where I was. We have a lot to be grateful for. We're in a very generous energy. The coins look good, right? And for some of us, we've started something new. Hey, Kat, thank you guys for switching over. I just tried to give you a. I don't know why things happen the way they do, but I'm resilient and we keep moving forward. That's all it is to it. Okay, so we got the strength and the 8 of Wands. And so now it just looks like there's somebody here, could be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Now, this energy is somebody who sort of is condescension in a way, who has cut off somebody's. I am in this Mercury Sagittarius bluntness. Cut somebody's balls off and they don't feel bad about it, right? It's like they're smug. It's like somebody trying to steal somebody's joy or cut down their hopes and dreams, okay? But there is this other Queen of Swords energy that I feel is it's bigger than that. There could be an age difference in love, okay? Kyra, I'm glad you're here. Okay, so this could be so many things. So what I see, it could be parental, right? Where someone is like reprimanding someone about dousing someone's hopes and dreams. Like, who do you think you are to try to cut off somebody's hopes and dreams? Like, get the fuck out of here, right? Like, no, you can't do that. And then you have, this could be cutting somebody out of your life, your love life, right? That doesn't match up to this. Okay. But it is being in your power. I'm certainly loving this. And, we're going to get clarifiers though to see what the heck this is about. But it's a very interesting scenario. Could be an age difference between two people in love, right? All right. So I'm real curious about this. But I love the Nine of Cups because it's happy. Um, and see how he has taken other people's swords. Like he has three swords in his hand. It's like somebody who they are doing the absolute most. It is winning at all costs. It's like bully energy too. But I think she's got something for his ass. For real. Like, okay, I got something for that. I got something for that. Go get me a switch. That is the era that I grew up in where you had to go get your own switch from outside. So it could be parental, like, listen, but we'll see. I'm going to get clarifiers. It's so interesting to me. Ooh, and there's a tower moment. So there is some kind of shakeup coming, you guys. There's some kind of shakeup. I feel like somebody is rising up in their power, though. It's like, well, you can't bully me anymore. You can't, what you do doesn't affect me. And I have more control and more power than I did before. So that's how it feels to me, too. Yep. Tower moment, a shakeup. And then under that is a Knight of Cups, guys, and a Nine of Pentacles. So, huh. Okay. So, Holy Spirit, can we get clarifiers, please? Clarifiers on the overall energy, the Queen of Pentacles. Hold on a second. I am going to attempt to end this other stream. So I wonder if people know. I put the message in there, but I wonder if people know it's like that stream is over. So I'll try to make that real clear. Bear with me a second, guys. Okay, so it looks like there's one person still trying to watch that video. I'm just trying to make sure everybody understands that is over. Okay. All right, yep. People, I think you guys are getting that that is done. Dilly, over. And we're on a new stream. So, again, not sure why that happens, but we're moving on because we're resilient and all that. All righty. So I tried to make that really clear. All right, friends. We'll just keep it moving. All right. So overall energy is the Two of Swords. So this is clarifying the Queen of Pentacles. Now, this could be a blind spot that our Queen has, our Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, right? Could be a blind spot, indecision, not really sure what choice to make. Maybe also not seeing what's coming towards her. Um, you know what it also could be, you guys, is not realizing how blessed you are. Like, it's like counting your blessings, right? Okay, but a bit of indecisiveness. And look at this. We see the Five of Swords again. Wow, two Five of Swords here. So it's like winning at all costs. Hi, Lachey. How you doing? So glad that you are here. And I'm glad that you're on this feed. We had a little bit of technical difficulty with another live feed. And um, hey, Komanichi, glad you made it back, ma'am. I tried to add a message letting people know to switch to the new feed. So I'm glad you saw that. Thank you. Thank you. So we have two Five of Swords, which I think is very interesting. It also feels like our queen, the very generous person that she is, this Queen of Pentacles, may not know that someone who in her life, it could be somebody she that works for her, somebody who um, is bullying people. Like, it just feels like a very bullying energy. It really does. Like, well, wait a minute. You you know, like she could be totally unaware that there's somebody in her life and in her circle that is making people feel bullied, unwanted. Um, I'm telling you, there's something going on. She's unaware of it. See how her head is sort of focused on the money and the coins too. So you could be working a lot and not realize that there's somebody is just in this bully energy. That's not cool, right? And there's a blind spot here. That's right, Jared. That is so crazy. She doesn't realize this shit is happening. That's very clear. Very clear. She does not understand that there's somebody like trying to win at all costs. Now, it could be, this is too when people are a means to an end. It's like sort of like, I'm gonna win, but I don't care how many people I hurt to get there. So not cool. So not cool. Alrighty. So yeah, let's find out what, and look at this, the Lover's card is here. So I feel like it could be somebody that you're dealing with. You don't really understand. Maybe you may not understand how cruel they can be or how manipulative they are. You could be unaware that somebody is really, really manipulative with this Two of Swords energy here. You could have a choice to make that you're undecided about, right? And could be concerned that the choice that you make could cut other people out of your life or make them feel isolated. You cannot want to cut someone out of your life, but need to, right? Or need to make a choice that leaves other people behind because it is time to go, right? So you are being encouraged to have confidence. Have confidence. Um, yeah. Huh. Okay. And I do see an Ace of Pentacles, though. So I do feel like, money is going to be coming in. There's going to be an opportunity. It will require patience with the Temperance card there. So, there is a golden opportunity, an opportunity for more money coming in. And, yeah, but just be patient, right? You have what it takes to get through this. We had the Leo card down here. Yeah, Lachey. There is an age difference. Yeah, for real. But this is just patience, waiting on the coins because they're coming in. That tide is going to turn with the money, friends. That tide is turning. There is some kind of manipulative energy here, though. Somebody is a big ass bully. I just feel like that. Or you're working really hard and could feel like you have to win at all costs. But you don't have to win any way you can win. Right, you can win on the up and up. So we got the Ten of Wands again. Remember when we saw this in the other deck? So this is a lot of weight and responsibility, you guys. Somebody's feeling a lot of pressure right now, a lot of pressure. And it's the need to ask for help as well. You don't have to do everything yourself. You could be feeling like I got to win this war by myself, and you could have friends. You see those two, those two bucks in the background, like, dag, look at all of that. So this is the need to ask for help as well. Don't forget to ask your angels to help you. Help you. You don't have to carry everything yourself. All righty. So please, please, please ask people for help. All righty. Okay, so Holy Spirit, can we get clarification on this page of Wands and page of Pentacles, please? Clarification on the page of Wands and the page of Pentacles. Oh, Jared, yeah, definitely. Somebody is definitely trying to handle a lot of stuff on their own, really feeling like they have to do it all, but I don't think that that's the case. So we have the Three of Pentacles, which is working cooperatively with others, and we saw this before too, right? So you're really starting something fresh, starting something new. Hey, Lashonda, hey, how you doing? Starting something new and fresh, clarifying these pages that we had earlier. Okay, the Ten of Cups. Look at this. I love that. So this is a happy life, right? Really working towards happiness, even with things in your family life. Okay, working on that as well. And then the Knight of Cups. So this is love coming in. Yes, love coming in. Somebody, it could be a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo coming towards you, because we saw that Leo energy here, right? Lachey, it is hard asking for help if you are, I don't care what species you are, what sign you are. It could be hard to ask for help. But if you need help, definitely know that you don't have to carry all of that by yourself. Yeah, so there could be, this is, I don't know if you guys have a fire sign around you that, but if they are around you and they got hands, feet, arms, and legs, you might want to ask them to help you with something. But this is somebody, this is very triumphant energy. It is like somebody comes in and they make their love known. It is not a secret. They are very sure. They are very confident. Some of you could have a Leo coming towards you. Um, Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Bridging that gap, and it could be a Leo or a fire sign coming to visit you. Love doesn't have to be near, remember? So whatever that distance is, I feel like that distance is closing. But and we do still have that Seven of Pentacles here, which is, we saw that before, right? Like really analyzing a situation, really looking at it. See how this Queen of Pentacles was really looking at the coins, like really trying to figure out how you're going to make something happen. Like, did I make a wise investment of my time? This is so Virgo to me, like this whole analytical, uh, just really, really looking at things intently. But can be procrastination. All right. So it is time to move forward, you guys who are procrastinating, overthinking, overanalyzing. So have confidence in moving forward with something. And sometimes when you're the one doing the waiting, you're not supposed to be the one doing the waiting. You're supposed to be the one doing the moving. Oops, she dropped that knowledge. Go on, Myra. Go on, girl. Yes, she did. Mic drop. Exit stage left. Sometimes you are doing the waiting and you're supposed to be doing the moving. That's why you got the guidance time to go. I know I just busted somebody's head to the white meat on that. I know I did. I know I did. Why are you waiting on somebody and you're supposed to be moving? That's why you got time to go, right? Get moving. Have confidence. Maybe you're supposed to take action and move towards this person. That's why you got the Six of Swords and Six of Wands. Like, get on your horse. You got a horse, don't you? Saddle up your horses. We got a trail to blaze. Ow, 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 ow. It's time to move forward. Look, this is so earth sign. Wait, analyze, procrastinate. What does that apple? Maybe if I turn the apple sideways, maybe it's time for you to move. Maybe it is time for you to get moving, hunty, child. And yeah, the Seven of Wands is about being, standing your ground, having boundaries, and having confidence. This is about having confidence. And they go together very, very nicely, like a fine wine and cheese, my friends. Yes, Jared, you feel me? Yeah, it's time to make a decision. Stop procrastinating. Someone is procrastinating on making a decision. I just really wish you come on now. All right. Can we clarify the strength card and the wands card? LaShonda, you always say that. That's funny. All righty. So the strength card and the eight of wands. Okay, so the strength card and the eight of wands. So, this could be you needing to communicate to a Leo or somebody, but you have the strength to get a handle on a situation. Take control of the situation instead of letting whatever happen. Get control of that thing, right? Yes, friends. Be in your queen power. Right? And this has been really, really focused on work. I think you're so focused on something else that you don't really see what all is going on around you. I really do think that. Okay. So there could be somebody like trying to impress you too. Like this could be very egotistical as well. So there could be somebody around you doing the most, trying to impress you, and you don't even notice it. Like you are working so hard, like I don't even see all those acrobats you doing. So that could be it too, right? Somebody around you is doing the most, but there is a lot of indecision. You need to make a decision. You need to make a choice. Somebody out there in healing tea world need to make a choice, friends. All right, so what is the strength card and the eight of wands? Thank you. The Queen of Swords, here she is again. Look at her. You got to be in your power. Yeah, she is proactive, not on the defense. My football friends, the Queen of Swords is proactive, right? This is clarifying the strength card. She's looking. Give me a reason. Give me a reason to cut your ass off. Give me a reason. The Queen of Swords is also really focused on career over love too. So, you could just be really in your power, but it's clear communication. I don't think she's always mean. And look at this, the high priestess. So it really is intuitively knowing what to do and what to say. So you could not know what to say, right? This two of swords could be, I don't really know what to say to someone. Like I see what's going, I don't know what to say. And so this is you using your intuition and your strength to know how to communicate to somebody, letting them know, hey, I don't really like what you're doing. Or, hey, what's up? When we getting together? When are you coming to see me? Am I coming to see you? How are we doing this, right? So, use your big words. Use your words, friends. People cannot read your mind. There is a Libra card here, right? And her blindfold is on. All right, Lachey, let them know, girl. Alrighty, so it's like justice is blind, but I do feel like there's some sort of justice coming to a situation it needs justice. Somebody is being, in some situation, someone is being a bully, right? They are making people feel bad. And I feel like you have the power, though, to execute justice. So make sure you guys are looking at things around you. You could be advocating for other people. And other people could need your help because somebody is being a bully. So you may need to step in, and you may have the power and the authority and influence to stop that crazy behavior. Alrighty. Underneath, so we have some major arcana, right? So we have the Justice card. We also have the Death card, which is Scorpio. A major transformation. Many of you are standing up in your power. This is a rebirth for you. And you are transforming. We have the Temperance card here, Sagittarius card again, which is about the perfect balance of passion and patience. And look at this. We have that Ace of Pentacles showing up again as it relates to money. So cool. All righty. So let's go ahead and clarify this Queen of Swords. See what she. Okay, so we've seen her twice, right? All right, Holy Spirit. So can we clarify this outcome? What's this Queen of Swords doing? Go, Jared. I know that's right. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. Holy Spirit, clarify, please. Thank you so much. All right, the Nine of Wands. So somebody's getting fed up. The Queen of Swords is getting fed up. That's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. This is a fire energy, but she's about ready. She's about ready. She's like, oh, no, no, I'm getting tired of this. Now, there is a Six of Wands energy again. There's our happy Leo friend. But this is acknowledgement, admonition. This is praise, success. Yeah, I feel like somebody just needs to have confidence and take a stand on something. You've been working really hard and it's going to pay off. For others, it's very clear you need to make a decision. You are at a crossroads. That's really clear. You are at a crossroads and you need to make a decision. And there's a Three of Cups, happiness, fulfillment. Some of you, it is about an entrepreneurial venture. Maybe you're going from working with other people to this Empress energy, right? Which could be Taurus or Libra, but it's very motherly. But definitely a need to make a choice, having confidence. Huh. Okay, let's see what this Nine of Cups is. I'm also feeling like some people could want other people to say something for them. Like, could you say it for me? Could you tell them for me? Something like that. All right, a card flipped when I said that. So the Hanging Man here is about waiting on the right time to do something. And the Hanging Man and the Wheel of Fortune. So this is definitely about there's a perfect timing, a perfect place, and a perfect timing to say or do something, to act on something. I think somebody is really, really waiting on the perfect time. And the Queen of Swords is not irrational. She's very smart. She's very smart, but she's patient, and she's about fed up though. It's like, okay, one more again. You got one more again. So I just feel like someone is being very, very patient, but they're almost at that point. All righty. And the Five of Swords, Holy Spirit. I think it's just about, it's like I'm really waiting on the exact right time to cut off someone. What's this Five of Swords, please? Clarifying the Five of Swords. The Two of Wands. The Two of Wands and the Judgment card. Somebody needs to make a choice. This keeps coming up. I mean, I'm going to have to, how many other ways does it have to come out today? Alrighty. So there's something going on around you. Alrighty. And you may be oblivious to it. You're at a crossroads, but I think you're getting sort of tired and fed up with someone's behavior. And so it's like you're waiting on the right time to say what you need to say. It is a lot of feminine motherly energy here, though. That's the Empress and the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups definitely wears her feelings on her sleeve, and it looks usually with this card, it's just like she's missing somebody. She really, really is. It could be two friends as well. But the Empress card is, she's empowered and she has resources. She's able to help people. The Empress is also about it being a perfect time to start something new. So if the scenario for some of you is about a business or something like that, it is a good time to start something. But I do think there are, I do feel for some of you, you are at a distance from someone and you are missing them. No question. You are missing this person. Okay. There is some communication that needs to happen between the two of you. I feel like, you have the strength to have this conversation, to tell someone that you miss them, that you love them. And this is the second tower. So there is a shakeup coming. I don't think it's bad. But here are two towers. So prepare for, brace yourself. Or somebody else may need to brace themselves. But there is, I think there's going to be, this distance is going to be bridged because the the Knight of Cups, somebody is coming in. The Three of Cups indicates distance, right? Looking out here, knowing that you have a ship coming in. It's a hopeful expectation. Some of you know this love is coming towards you, or you need to make the love offer and stop waiting on people to offer you love. If you want it, go get it. There was a song when we were at my mom and I were laughing when we were at that blues club, and this guy was singing this blues song, and it was called Go Get It. And it was about, this woman who wanted all of these high maintenance things like a fur coat, a diamond ring. And he was like, go get it. So I think for some of you, you got to go get it. Like the distance is there. It's your message, right? It says time to go and you sitting around waiting on them. Make a decision. This is your card. Aren't you watching this video? Yes, have confidence. Make a move, right? Bridge the gap. And encouragement for other people is that the money is coming in. Don't worry, okay? If you are single and working hard, the money's going to come in, okay? That seems really clear too, that money is going to come in for you. Alrighty. Some of you could be meeting a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. Oh, I love that, Jared. Yeah, some of you could be meeting somebody who is very affluent, but you are too. You are too. Alrighty. So this is all good, like really good coinage energy, money coming in, and I love it. All right, friends. This is good. This is good. So we're not procrastinating. We're making a move. If there's someone around you, just sort of be aware if there are people around you that are not acting optimal or are maybe being bullying or whatever, you know, I think, choose your words wisely, but you may need to stand up for somebody who needs your help, who feels helpless. Someone could feel very helpless in a situation. And then the other messages, of course, is that somebody has a choice to make. That is certainly clear. And you you maybe have been avoiding making the choice, but you got to make a decision. Your life is at a crossroads. And if it's about moving or going to see somebody, your guidance, it's time to go. Go see them. Talk to them. Get on the phone. Call them. Send them a text message. Email them. Send a DM or something like, hey, boo, what's up? When are we going to see each other? But you're moving into calmer, peaceful waters. Have confidence. Don't be scared. Don't be scared to go get that love. Don't be scared. Go get that love. Oh, I love you guys so much. I love you. I love you. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. You have the strength to handle anything that comes your way. You can get control of it. It's cool. It's all good in the hood. Okay? All right, guys. So I'm going to end this reading here. I'm sorry about the little YouTube crash. I don't know why it does it. It just does. Okay? Oh, you're welcome, Jared. LaShonda, I feel like it's fine. I feel like it's just fine. I mean, just asking someone out for drinks or something like that, totally fine. Oh, I think it's great. I've done that several times. Yes, Jared. I mean, you can't. Okay, this is for people who may be a feminist or whatever. I don't think you could be a feminist or a womanist and not embrace uh, that whole notion of asking a guy out. Like that can't be a thing. Things are so progressive right now, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Men are people, women. I know sometimes we feel like they have no feelings, and they are uh it's like they have no feeling, but they do. They're people. Men are people. They do appreciate a woman making a move, and asking them out. I don't think a man minds at all. You can still hold your dignity and conduct yourself as a lady. And this is, people cannot read your mind. They don't know you're interested if your lips are sealed. They don't know. Somebody could really be working hard, right? And very focused on something else. They don't know you're interested. Your body language may not be saying to them, I'm interested in you, or I'd like to get to know you. You may have to really let them know, ladies. So sometimes we do that. Even when we're in relationships, we expect men to read our minds, or, well, you're supposed to know I like da 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 da. Not true. Not true. We must communicate effectively. Communicate effectively your needs. Yeah, thank you, Jared. And look at this: the Queen of Cups and the Nine of Cups. Communicate what you want in a relationship. Communicate what type of this is. Look, all of these Nine of Cups. These are emotions, their needs, wants, desires. Communicate that to somebody. I think it's totally fine. It doesn't mean you got to take your panties off the first day, the first date or the fifth date. It doesn't mean that at all. It's just letting somebody know, like, hey, I'd really like to get to know you. What I do think, though, is you have to be empowered when you do it. So you cannot be, you can't be scared. You must be in a very balanced place, okay? When you do that, and I'm looking for my strength card, where to go? You just have to be in a very strong place. Here it is. Alrighty. So that to me means you have a grip on the situation and you're not attached to the outcome. So if a guy, like if you approach someone and they're like, oh, thank you, baby girl, I really appreciate that. Thank you for coming over or showing interest. If they're not interested, you just have to be still very empowered and know, I'm just going to ask the next guy out. People have a lot of and I'll tell you about this date. Did I tell you guys about that date I went on? My cousin set me up on a date with this guy. And he is a Capricorn. And we meet at, now on the phone when we talked, I told him I didn't eat meat. Okay. And I was like, yeah, I'm mostly vegan. I'm like a vegetarian. It just depends, right? But anyway, I told him I don't eat meat. So, and I asked him, I said, are you a good listener? And he's like, I'd like to think so. I said, okay. So he listened to one scenario and he did okay. I was like, okay, he did good. But when he asked me where I wanted to go eat, and I said, well, usually I can find vegetarian options anywhere, right? I'll just look at the sides menu and I'll make a meal out of vegetables or whatever. I said, so where would you like to go? And he said, Longhorn. Okay. So I'm like, didn't I just say I don't eat? I don't eat meat. It was just really weird. So I was like, it's okay, because I did say I could get vegetables off of any menu, right? So I go to the restaurant and I had on my trying to be noticeably fine dress, right? Like it was popping. When I tell you this man was like this the whole night looking down at his menu, he did not compliment me once, not once. Not you have a nice smile, not I like your fingernail. No compliment, none. And I'm like, what? Like, So I'm like, okay. So I was like, well, maybe he didn't see me good, right? So I said, let me go to the bathroom. So I take my jacket off, go to the bathroom, child, come back. Everybody in the restaurant, I got a compliment from the waitresses. He didn't pay me any attention. When I tell you, and it was honest, he wasn't trying to not pay me attention. He wasn't interested, right? So at least it seemed that way. I don't think he is. I can say safely now he wasn't interested. So we have a conversation, but I had to carry the conversation. He didn't talk a whole lot. And at some point in the day, I just got fed up. Like, I was like, I'm not carrying this conversation by myself. And I sort of stopped talking. And he was like, well, what happened? You just shut down on me. I said, well, it takes two people to have a conversation. I'm not real sure what else to ask you. And he was like, well, what do you want to know? I said, what? Who says that? Like, what do you want to know? We're just sitting here trying to get to know each other. I said, well, what would you like to share? It was very weird. And then he ordered salmon. So I was like, why did we come to a steak place and you ordered salmon, weirdo? So I just saw 40/40 on my timer. So anyway, my point, yes, Jared, it was so weird. And then it was like, so my energy changed, right? And we do have the power, you guys. Our energy does shape a reality. So yes, he ordered salmon at Longhorn, and I was like, this was so weird. So maybe he's not a good listener. um I did sort of shut down eventually. Like, you guys know, I'm very outward and happy, and I just got quiet and was like, okay. So then he tells me openly, yeah, I'm gonna go home and put a couple loads of laundry in the washing machine. And I'm like, you're telling me, you're openly communicating then you have no interest in getting to know me, spending more time with me. You can't wait to leave here so you could go do something else. It was just very clear. And he had a hip injury. So uncle had a hip injury. Lashonda, what is my point? My point is, and I didn't ask him out, but my point is, if you have the confidence, right, to try to get to know someone, just be prepared. It cannot go. Don't have any expectations except just to get to know them. Yeah, Lashonda, he was the older cop, and he wasn't old. He wasn't interested, and it threw me, but it was cool. I'm glad I went through it so I could tell y'all about it. Yeah, he's not interested. And then um I did send him a text, I think the next day, like, hey, I can't really feel you or locate you. Were you interested at all? I just saw 4242. I said, were you interested at all? And he's like, I think you would make a great friend. Boom. Well, just smack me in the head with a dildo, why don't you? So what's the point? He wasn't interested. Am I okay? Yes, yes, I am okay. So, yeah, it's okay. Just look, it wasn't meant to be, and there are more fish in the sea. It's just like that. So I think if your intention is to just meet new people and have an experience, you really can't be disappointed because you meant to just have a good experience with somebody. Right? It's like, I'm not trying to marry you. I just wanted to get to know you. I liked your tie, I liked your jacket. I have asked people out. I am certainly one of those people who goes out by myself. I went to Jamaica by myself. so, and I had a ball, honey. And I did meet me a 38-year-old little Jamaica mon. I had a ball, child. So anyway, yes, don't be afraid. Don't be scared to get out there and meet people. It's so many wonderful people in the world, just like you guys. I wouldn't have met you if I didn't have like the courage to get out here on YouTube. Oh, Lashonda, now see, that's a different. No, 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 no. And okay, Uh-uh. Here's my thing about divorcees. Here's my thing about that. One, the coworker thing is weird. And if it doesn't go right, is that going to jeopardize your work relationship or your job? I'm weird about coworker stuff. And do you really want a coworker? I'm not saying it could go there, but what if it progresses and they see your cha-chas and then it doesn't work out and then they know like what your ass looks like? I'm just weird about stuff like that. Like, I don't want my coworker know what my ass looks like. It's just sort of weird. I don't know. Anyway, but here's the thing about divorce, though. Divorce people, I feel, need space and time to figure their shit out. Like they need to know life without a partner. And I think it needs to be longer than a week or a month. I am just, I don't know. I'm weird about it. They need space and time. But if your intention is just to, because they could be rebounding, I don't know. I just think when people are going through stuff like that, they have a lot of shit they're trying to figure out. Not that it can't be good, but you just need to be in a place where it's like, I'd like to get to know you. Yeah, it's just like, I'd like to get to know you. So yeah. Oh, so I'm switching gears, hard left turn. There is a lady who does channels on side hustles. Look it up on YouTube, friend. Um, and there are so many side hustles that can make you money right away. I stumbled on a lady who named like 10. Google, Lord, my age is showing. I was gonna say Google it on YouTube, but you know what I mean. Do a My age is showing. Do a search on YouTube on effective side hustles. There are so many great videos on ways you can make money, same day money, get paid daily. It's great. So check that out. Um, but yeah, so LaShonda, back to you. I think your intentions and motives have everything to do with this. Okay. So if you just intend to, Jared, shut up. Oh shoot, Auntie is Auntie. That's all I know. Jared, what would I do without you? So anyway, LaShonda, I just think that know what your motive and intention is. Okay, know what your motive and intention is. If your intention is just to get to know him, and you know he's going through a divorce. Mm-mm. I've done that. And the reason I'm telling you, it's not because I haven't been there, done that. I literally, that Capricorn I was telling you guys about was quote unquote going through a divorce. And we ended up he wined me, he dined me, took me to, we stayed at the Four Seasons in West Palm Beach. He wined and dined me. Next thing I know, we're moving in together and it's 8 years later. And that divorce was not final the day I left in March of 2019. Do you hear what I'm saying? Every people's intentions, child. You don't. You end up caught up in something you didn't even mean to get caught up in. I've lived it. I lived it, and that it's just a karmic cycle waiting to happen. That's just my advice. If it's just a date and you feel like you're in a solid place, that's fine. But if they're charming and promising you stuff and giving you stuff, and it can go uh nowhere fast. It can. And so I lived it. So I'm just saying. Oh, Lachey, cool. You're welcome. You're welcome. And my experience doesn't have to be you all's experience, but I just think that a clean break with someone who understands themselves, someone who can own their shit and understand why a relationship didn't work, awesome. Awesome person to talk to. Again, if you just want to go have drinks and chill out with somebody, great. Have drinks and chill out with somebody who is not trying to divorce somebody. It's too many people out here, child, on dating sites. I have a story for everything. We'll be on here for another hour. But I'm just saying, it's so many people to date, you can avoid that big red flag. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Let's Shonda, you do. You do. Yes, Jared, that's good. Keep the eyes open, girl. Don't be hoodwinked, bamboozled, run amok, led astray. You got to just be honest with yourself. And I ain't even ask you what he looked like because he could be fine as hell. Yeah, I just think that, if he is really, really fine, then you could just be motivated by his looks. And if he's got really big hands and feet, you could just be curious. I think you just have to be honest with yourself, girl. Be honest with yourself because we ain't get into why you're interested. He could be fine as a mole. So even if that is the case, and we're still in that Gemini moon energy, which could be really secretive and it could be, don't, oh, don't, right? And look for relationship patterns, LaShonda. Look and see if that's something that, if you find that there's a pattern there where you tend to gravitate towards people who are unavailable, that could be a thing too. He's a good person. Okay. Okay. He's a good girl. Let me shut up. Let me shut up and get off of this. And get off of this YouTube. Thank you guys for joining us. I'm sure we lost a whole bunch with an R in the middle of viewers. It's okay though. I love talking to you guys. I just feel like, and I love the weigh in and people contributing to this conversation because it's real. But man, have I learned so much this year about myself. So, yeah, I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot. And you got to know your shadow side. We don't talk about the shadow side a lot, but I know in Scorpio season, it was good to sort of face those things about ourselves. I told you, my dad and I had a knockdown drag out the other night, and it was pretty intense. But even as intense as it was, getting beyond his manner and his approach was some truth that came out of what he said. And I had to face the truth because even at 48, um, I have been dealing with my dad the same way as long as I've known him. Because of his manner and his approach, I have made poor choices, right? I have literally gone and done some stupid things to avoid his roar. Not necessarily his bite, but his roar. And so I have avoided and made poor choices because of that. And so even in this instance, guess what? I have nowhere to run in this scenario. So, but there was some truth I had to look at. Some truth I had to look at. Bye, Kat. Have a great day. So yeah, a lot of truth I had to look at, but it was cool. It was cool. And I'm looking at it. I'm looking at some shadow stuff and choices I've made and Saturn. If you guys watch any videos about Saturn's placement right now, and it's just to get us to learn the stuff we're supposed to learn. So my point, LaShonda, is look at relationship patterns, and if it seems like um, this is a recurring pattern, or it's like I always do this, or I always attract people who are unavailable, or whatever, it's worth taking a look at. And if you want to transmute that and change that energy, you can. If you don't worry about it. So, you know. All right, guys. So that's what we doing today. We going to breakfast now? What we doing? What time is it? I have no idea what time it is. But anyway, I would love to get together and see you. Okay, so you do get it. You get it. Yeah. He was just, I, you know, I don't know what happened. I told my cousin, I said, he's not interested. He was like, what? I said, no, he wasn't interested at all. And that man has not said anything to my cousin about me or to me, which is weird because, my cousin is a man. I know. Jared, that's weird. Isn't it weird? It's something not clicking. It's something wasn't curling, not quite right. Um, my cousin is a man, and he said, when I asked him about that guy, I said, did he ever say why he's not interested? He said he's never said a word. So I just figure rejection is God's protection. It's fine with me. He was cute, but he wasn't doing all of that. Not enough for me to really care. But LaShonda, your question made me think of him, and just being prepared when you ask people out that you can be a lady and still hold your own. That's funny. That's funny. LaShonda, what's funny? My dad doesn't eat sweets, really. Like, he doesn't eat cake. He doesn't eat sweets. He's a big vegetable guy. He will, what you have to do, I have to put it this way. He doesn't want people to see him eating sweets. You have to, Lord, sort of sit it out, walk away, and he's like a raccoon. He'll come out and eat it and then go back in his room. It's weird. Anyway. Yeah. So, hi, Seven. Hi, 765. Hey there. Good morning. Are you just joining us? This went so long, girl. I hope that you'll have to rewind it. The first, I may leave. Jared, do you think I should leave that first video up and have 2 morning tea messages in case people want to watch both? What do you think, Jared? Okay, I'll leave them both up. And then if people want to watch it and realize, yeah, we'll do it that way. Okay. Book a reading, Lashaders. It's cheap. And today is I'm still have that Gemini full moon special. It's only $15. So, yeah. Book a reading. All right. And I'm hungry, but I don't want to leave you guys. I love you. Oh, Lashonda, you didn't realize that. Yes. It crashed. The camera crashed on the first video. Thank you. Jared, you're so good at this. You're so smart. Yes, we had technical difficulties and had to reboot. Ah, I know, Jared, that was, it was terrible. It was terrible. It was terrible. It was. It was like, I was like, I don't know if I will even have a channel after that was a disaster. Ah, that was a disaster, Jared. Oh my gosh. It was terrible. It was terrible. It was. I felt like I worked for NASA, and it was so simple, like just a simple thing. Oh my God. I don't know what that means, Jared. I don't know what 42B is. I don't know. I got to take a class. I don't know. I don't know what that is. I will have to, I don't know. But thanks for telling me because I will research it. You know that. LaShonda, I'll research something. I'll try to find out what it means. So I'll keep playing with it. Ah, so funny. Okay. Oh, you can see Madison. That's Madison. That's my daughter.
Hi. Sorry. Good to see you.
You're fine, Maddie. She's back there getting ready to go. We are going back to the country today, and yeah, we're going back to the country today. So she's getting her stuff ready and packed. She's so amazing.
Do I know him?
So, yeah. All right, guys. So we've officially been on here an hour. Love you too. They said, hey, Madison.
Oh, hi.
All righty. So I'm going to go. You guys have a wonderful, blessed day. I can't wait to see you again in the morning. Take care and God bless you. Have a great day, friends. Bye.